Hello everybody, it's the 22nd of May today, and this is my hawthorn, one of my hawthorns, and which is showing why it's called May Blossom. But I'm having a real problem with this tree, and some would say it's an opportunity, but I'm having a problem seeing said opportunity. This tree has always been basally dominant. I've always fought suckers coming from the base and struggled to build a top of this tree. But this spring, back in March, the tree covered itself in buds, and they all started swelling, and it was marvelous. And well, let me show you the whole tree. So all the buds on the top third, I suppose, of the tree just dried up. They swelled to a point, then they died up, and the entire top section of the tree has died. All of this is completely dead now, and then these top branches are now, as it's coming down the tree, are all starting to die off and look sickly. So I don't know. I treated this tree at the same time as all the others with vine weevil nematodes, so it shouldn't be that. It could just be that this tree is doing its basally dominant thing, and it's just throwing out all these bottom shoots. But even some of these shoots at the base of the tree are starting to die off now. Let me show you that. Okay, so as you can see, even some of these new shoots that are popping from the trunk here, quite low down, have turned brown and died off. Now it could be just because we've had such a god-awful spring, really. We've had, late on frosts, a lot of cold wind, very dry. I don't know. So definitely dead down to here. If I do the thumbnail test, this section of trunk is also dead. This branch isn't dead yet, but it seems to be going that way. I'm going to just cut the top off, because although I do break the rules sometimes, and I'm not opposed to having a gin on a deadwood tree, this I feel would just be mocking me. It feels that it would just laugh at me every time I went down the garden. So I'm going to take off. I'm going to take off all the basal shoots. I don't want a clump style with all these suckers. And I'm actually going to pull it out of the pot and see if I can see what could be causing any damage. I mean, I did treat it, as I say, with nematodes, so it shouldn't be vine weevil, but of course vine weevil aren't the only problem that you can get with your roots. So, and although it's late May, I'm going to pull it out and see if I can see anything obvious. What can I do? The tree is obviously dying, or dying back. I mean, this part of the tree looks very healthy still. In comes my trusty tub, and the tree has come out very easily, shockingly easy really. The roots are congested, but not, it's not terribly root bound. It could be worse. And I did really want to leave it another year. There's no sign of any particular damage or rot. Those roots at the base look healthy and white. I'm not going to repot it. I'm going to have to put in a fresh layer of compost around the edge where I've just pulled it out. You know what? I am going to I'm going to bite the bullet. If it's going to live, it's going to live, and if it's going to die, it's going to die. And I'm going to take off some of these old winding round roots. Obviously the tree's going to need a lot of looking after. I'm going to put it away in the shade house and keep it out of direct sun. Etc, etc. Get it back in, and then we'll sacrifice some of these blooms, I think, and cut it back some. Hopefully it'll recover. No vine weevil though, so that's a good thing. Straight back into the same pot. I don't think there's any need to wire it in because, well, it's already has a good solid flat root ball, and it's not really going to wobble, and it's certainly not top heavy anymore. So we'll start by putting some soil in the base. Good old gardener's tap helps settle everything. And well, there we are for good or ill. That's the tree back in its pot. Now, what do I do with this? I could look to losing this part of the tree and doing something with this in a kind of semi-cascade manner. It's still quite vigorous on this side of the tree at the moment. In fact, this is the most vigorous branch, but of course, having said that, it's also the lowest branch. And I think that's the problem with this tree, is it's establishing its basal dominance. But we're going to need to compensate for the removal of so many roots. So I'm going to say goodbye to these flowers that are taking energy that the tree doesn't need to use. Yeah, I don't need the flowers on this tree to see the May blossom. It would have been nice. I'm going to cut it back quite hard. Even some of these new shoots. Like I say, it does seem a bit harsh, but it's a bit late in the season to be repotting. And I don't want the tree transpiring through these leaves before it's grown a new set of roots under it to provide fresh water. So as I say, problems or opportunities, I am having a problem seeing the opportunity here. But I might thank it in a year's time, when it's, or 2 years' time, or 5 years' time. That's the thing with bonsai. Yeah, sometimes you've got to make a decision and then wait to see it to fruition. And sometimes when you chop something off, there's no going back. I'm anticipating this tree will look poorly for the next wee while. take that off. I'm still not entirely certain about this branch, whether I should just lose it now or wait and see if it survives. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's got 2 chances, right? Lots of buds I'm cutting off here, and the energy that would have gone into those can go back into the tree. It's just dying. I'm gonna remove it. So I don't think this one's gonna survive either at this rate. I'm gonna cut that back to there. It still has some life then. But I think in the end, well, it might surprise me. Like I say, let me know what you think. What would you do with this? So obviously now it's going to get a good drink, and then it's going to go into the shade house, into a shady spot in the shade house, and I will try and mollycoddle it along and see what happens. Hopefully I won't lose the whole tree, even if I do lose the rest of this top. Thank you so much for watching. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe, everybody.